Hey, what's going on? It's Rico with No Boring Concrete. So this video is to explain a little bit about a project that we recently did. So myself and No Boring Concrete teamed up with Isaiah Pride of Wicked Colors for our third project, and we went a little crazy on this. So if you can just wrap your mind around a sleeve tattoo where one image kind of pours into the next and bleeds into the next and then just kind of wraps around the arm or whatever it is. And that's kind of like the concept here. So the customer reached out and said, hey, I want a garage floor that encompasses everything that I want, that I love, that this space is gonna be. And so he sent us like literally 50, 60 photos, images of like, hey, this is what I want. And so a lot of it had like NASCAR trophies in it, race cars, flags, Ford logo, Chevy logo, like a ton of stuff in there. And so now we have to decipher what can we do so this floor doesn't look so crazy and obnoxious in a bad way, and yet tie in to what he's still gonna have to do here, because it's still a plain room and it's gonna get very, very busy really quick. So let's just do an overview here. I'm gonna stand here in the center of the room, because the previous videos I'm kind of just flying through this. It literally looks like a drone is probably just kind of capturing the imagery that we've put down here on the floor and what our interpretation of those ideas and thoughts in his brain, you know, are coming to life now. So let's start off over here. We thought about doing the racing flag, which you see here, of course, and then we thought about doing the American flag. And we figured, you know what, American racing, why not? It's all American. We made sure we got the stars in there so it makes sense. But then if you look through, you can see the checker flag is weaving throughout the American flag and eventually just kind of fades into just the traditional flag. So we wanted to put that touch in there. We wanted to create some elements of elevation, like 3D, depending on where you look at it in this room. It does look like it's lifted off the floor. May not capture it 100% on the camera, but that's not the point. We also wanted to fill in some voids with textured concrete, kind of looking like steel, and we have some rivets, the bolts kind of going in there. These are hand drawn. The actual saw cut lines run east and west, north and south, and these are going at a 45. So these were all hand cut, hand drawn, and that type of deal. So that looks awesome in there too. His favorite driver is Jeff Gordon, so we had to throw in the 24 in there. We had to get a few sponsors in here, so of course we threw in Napa. We have Edelbrock. We have this one here. I don't even, can't really read it. And then this one, Moog, of course. So we have that just kind of like going throughout in this theme here. The checkered walkway, originally there was going to be a ramp here, a two-car ramp. So you have one car sitting on top of the other one, a lift. And then after the customer saw it, he's like, this floor is so nice, I don't even want to put any car on here. So, you know, that just may be whatever it ends up being. Another sponsor here. And then, so this part right here is like a little snapshot, a glimpse of a swirl. Again, imagery, we just have the floor breaking down. You're kind of seeing the audience, the crowd, as it goes around the arena, the inside part of the grass there. And then you have the main racetrack. And it's turning here, it's going. And again, these cars were drawn in a three-dimensional way too, that again, if you look at it in person, it may not be picking up in camera, it looks like they're lifted off the floor. Like it looks like you could go up to it and just literally just pick it off the floor. That's how awesome this looks in person. And so when you get to the cars over here, you have 5 of his top drivers that he wanted. You have the Napa guy, 24, Jeff Gordon. Number 22, you have the Texaco, 28, 43, and then those were the top 5, right? Then we wanted to include ourselves in here. So that is Wicked Colors. That car is No Boring Concrete, and I chose 74 for my wife's birth year, and her birthday was actually yesterday. So shout out to my wife, happy birthday, love you, baby. and then Epoxy Depot, which is the provider for a lot of the material that we used on this project and the previous 2 projects as well. And then the rest of them just kind of followed in suit. We were going to create some other cars back here and have them crash into the wall and that kind of stuff, but we changed our mind on that one. But other than that, then you have the finishing and the rewrap of the checkered flag on its own. The racing flag, again, looking 3-dimensional and all that stuff. So the crazy thing is this guy loves this so much, and originally this was supposed to be his main car room, right? He was gonna bust out that wall and then create like a little man cave hangout area and have these as like glass doors. So that was gonna be glass doors right there. And when you're hanging out over there and you're looking into this room, you would be able to see the cool cars, the cool floor, everything in there, and he'd just be over there with his buddies just looking through the glass, appreciating the awesomeness that he has here. But now he doesn't know what he's going to do with the cars because he doesn't want to park them on here, and I get it. So it wouldn't be the first time customers have said that, like, well, the floors look so nice, I don't want to put anything on it. So now you have this whole covered area that's going to get enclosed, and we're going to follow this theme into that space. So again, this is going to continue in there with a bunch of other stuff, and we're going to be able to pull off new ideas and a few twists and turns on it, because these blank walls are going to be filled with those 40 to 50 type of images that he sent us, including big gas station signs, some neon signs, some logos, some, you know, car brand names. And it's just going to fill up these blank walls completely and tie in with this racing theme that he loves so much. But I hope that helps explain the craziness that you see in the videos. Usually we just make the videos kind of swirling in and out with some cool music and that kind of stuff. But ultimately, that's the breakdown of this. Hope it makes sense. If you're ever in the market anywhere in the US for this type of floor, we do travel. So we can get a group, we can get a crew to go out there, knock out the concept. It can be themed, it can be racing, it can be movies. I mean, it can be anything you think of, we can do, and we'll tie it in. If you want it more natural, like a ocean scene, a forest scene, woods, whatever, or if you want to just have it like ultra modern and slick it out and do something crazy with that, very futuristic Terminator 2 style, we can do that. Guys, if you guys, the gun guys, that's who I want to reach out to. If you guys have like a floor that you want to do that has like tons of guns and ammo and like a crazy fighting scene, I don't know, something from John Wick, who knows, whatever. We want to do stuff like that. We already have some ideas that we were thinking of doing. If I don't do an actual floor I'm getting paid for, I'm going to do a floor in my showroom and then make it happen. Do something creative and fun, and I like that kind of stuff. So noboringconcrete.com, give us a call, give us a shout out. You can reach us through our website, you can reach us through Messenger, you can reach us through Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and wherever social media is found. noboringconcrete.com. Love you guys. See you.